Hello my friends, welcome to my channel. So glad to see you here today. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today's video is something different for me. I've never done something like this before, so I'm very excited to try it out. As you can tell by the title of the video, I am going to do my makeup today with only or mostly black owned companies, which is something that I've never done before. I mean, I've used makeup by black owned companies before, but not like entirely my face, so that's something new for me. I know other YouTubers have done it, so I'm not gonna credit all of them. The last video that I saw of a YouTuber that did this was Raw Beauty Christy, and if you don't know who she is, I'm gonna put her link down below in the description box. She's amazing, she's hilarious, she's a wonderful makeup artist, very talented, and I'm gonna give a shout out to her. I don't think she's gonna watch this, but just in case she does, I want to congratulate her because she reached 1 million subscribers, and also because she found out recently that she's pregnant. So I'm really happy for her. We're all happy for her. The whole community is happy for her. So shout out to Christy. Now going back to what I'm gonna do today. I don't talk about politics or religion or social issues, things like that on my channel. Try to keep it mostly like around beauty and lifestyle, things like that, travel maybe, but I don't go into those topics because that's just not my thing. I don't want to talk about that in my channel, but that doesn't mean that I agree with what's going on, or I'm happy about all the injustices and the racism and everything that's going on in the world. I'm not happy about that, obviously, but I don't want to talk about those issues. I just want to concentrate on the positive and help in the way that I know how to help and support other people that are different from me, because yeah, I know I'm white and everything. I'm white. I mean, that's obvious. I can't hide that. But I am a woman. I am Hispanic, or have Hispanic heritage, so I have felt discrimination some way or other during my life, but not in the extent of that many people around the world have experienced, obviously. But anyways, going back to what you came here today is to see my makeup. Some of these items I've already owned from before, and some other items I went out and purchased because I was missing some parts of the makeup. Like you've seen this before. This is the eyeshadow palette from Fenty Beauty. I got this in a Boxycharm, and it's a gorgeous packaging, but I haven't used it yet, to be completely honest. I haven't used it yet. But there's another eyeshadow palette that I went out and purchased because I wanted to try this brand's eyeshadow. I've tried their foundation and their concealer, and I wasn't a huge fan, but I am interested about the eyeshadow palette, and it's by the Nomad by Juvia's. The shades are more in my alley, more in my range. It's what I gravitate towards to, more like earth tones, greens and browns and oranges. Those are my shades. So I am going to use mostly this palette and maybe a hint of the other palette. I don't know. Let's see. And so let's start. I have nothing on my face right now. I am gonna put on some dewy mist. This is not owned by a black owned company, but I don't have any primer or setting or anything mist from a black owned company, so I'm gonna use this because it's really good on my face. It has cucumbers. It smells really nice. It's really hydrating. So I'm just going to set this up. I washed my face this morning when I woke up this morning, a few minutes ago. And so my face is clean and moisturized. I just needed some hydrating mist to start the day. So let's start with the foundation. I got it from Fenty. Oh, I did get a filter, a primer. I'm sorry. You see, my brain is like, I don't know where. I did get a primer from Fenty. I could still use it, doesn't matter. I love their packaging. Fenty's packaging is really gorgeous, really pink. It's like, it's not like completely round. It's like, it has these two flat sides and then it's round on the back and the front. It's really cute, really pretty packaging. If you haven't seen it, very nice. So let's try it. This is the Fenty Beauty Soft Silk Pro Filter Hydrating Primer. I am gonna put down below in the description box a link of all the items that I'm showing you today. I'm not gonna put on my contacts because I'm gonna go to work after this, so I don't use contacts to go to work. Oh my god, it smells really nice. Sitting in front of the computer for so long irritates my eyesight. My contacts dries out my eyes, so I don't use contacts to go to work. Fenty's a little bit, I'm not gonna say expensive because, well, it is pricey. It's not like super expensive, but it is more expensive than other brands. It's not a drugstore brand, that's what I mean. But it's really nice. It smells wonderful, and then like my skin is like really soft. I've been using this face wash that I got in a, I think it's an Allure or Target. I don't remember which box it was. I'm really enjoying it. I'm gonna do a video in the future about my favorites for the month of June. And I'm going to include that one because it's been doing wonders to my skin. This is really nice. Next thing I am going to, I have the Hydrating Longwear Foundation Pro Filter, also for Fenty Beauty. And I got the mascara from Fenty Beauty. And I also got the concealer. So the face products, the skin products I got from Fenty Beauty. I'm going to use the Fenty for my face. I'm going to use Juvia for my eyes, for my eyeshadow. And then I have some, I'm going to use some Pat McGrath on my lips. So it's a mix of expensive and affordable brands. Okay, so this is the Fenty Beauty, the concealer. I like the packaging as well. I got it in the shade, I don't know what shade it is, 110. The shade 110. One of the things I like about that I noticed on their website, on Fenty's website, because I got this directly from Fenty, that their range in foundations and concealer is outstanding, especially the foundations. They have like 50 shades. It's really, really nice. I don't know if that's the case because it's a black owned company, or, you know, because they're more aware of that. I guess that would be it, because they're trying to accommodate to not just fair skinned people but also darker skin. This is a little bit too white. I realize that, but it's the one I have. I didn't want to purchase two because they're a little bit pricey. Not bashing the brand. I'm not saying it's expensive. It's just, it's not, you know, it's not cheap. It's not really affordable, really cheap. So I didn't get two shades. I only got one. Oh, by the way, everything I use in this video, it's not, this video is not sponsored. Everything I purchased with my own money. So whatever I say is my own personal opinion, and no one's telling me what I should say. I want to let you guys know. As I do this, I want to share with you as well that I've been thinking of doing like Spanish videos, or videos spoken in Spanish, or maybe even bilingual videos to cater to my Spanish speaking followers. Some have reached out to me and asked me to do some videos in Spanish, so I am considering it. Stay tuned for that. And if you don't speak Spanish by any chance, don't worry. I mean, I'm gonna continue doing videos spoken in English. I speak both Spanish and English fluently. So I'm not gonna stop doing English speaking videos. And I don't know how you would feel about doing it bilingual, the same video. Some people are bothered by that, others aren't. So I'm just wondering, I would like to know what you guys would want, because that's what I want to please you guys. So if you don't mind me doing bilingual, then I could do bilingual. Although this is not my shade, I mean I could be. It's a little bit too white, a little bit too light, but I have to say that it applies really nicely. I have dry skin, as you know, but it's not drying. It could be because of the primer as well. I got some cakiness, some issues here around my nose, but I don't know if that has to do because of the ColourPop hydrating mist that I put before. I gotta try this foundation without that hydrating mist and see what happens. So yeah, you might not tell in the camera, but it is a little bit like cakey around here on my nose. But I'm not going anywhere special. I'm only going to work. They don't care there what I wear. Especially now with social distancing. We're not having a lot of us coming to the office anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I didn't get a powder, but I usually don't use powder anyways, so I mean sometimes I do. I think I'm gonna put on the eyeshadow palette right now, and then I'll put the concealer last in case there's any fallout, because I don't know if this one has any fallout. I haven't tried it out yet. So I'm gonna use the brushes I use all the time. They're not by a black owned company. I'm gonna use either Sigma or Scott Barnes, which are my favorite brushes so far. Okay, so I'm gonna use the Sigma Diffuse Crease, the E38, and in case I need a clean brush, then I'll use the Scott Barnes number 62. You guys have seen this before. So this eyeshadow palette doesn't come with a mirror, which is a bummer, but that's fine. I mean, I could survive that. So what am I gonna do? What am I gonna use? I think I'm gonna I'm gonna use this shade right here as a base. It doesn't have a name, so I don't know. I'll use this shade as a base, and then I think I'm gonna use like this range right here because I'm going to work. I don't want to use dark shades, so I'm gonna use these four somehow. Let's see how they come out. So I'm gonna do one eye on camera, and then I'll do the other eye off camera, so I won't bore you to death here. And it applies very nicely. I only had to go back to the pan a couple of times, and there's no fallout, which is nice. I'm gonna switch it around, and I'm gonna go with that darker burnt orange, for lack of another name. There's a minor fallout on this one. It doesn't bother me that it has some fallout. I think I'm gonna apply this one in the crease. In the crease and like in the outer corner. I just realized something, that the shirt that I'm wearing matches my eyeshadow. It wasn't on purpose. So now I'm going to get the more bright yellow. No, like the this one right here. I'm gonna apply it in the inner, and then this one towards the middle. Let's see what comes out from there. Nothing's planned. Yeah, some fallout there. But they're pretty shades. They're beautiful shades, and they're very easy to apply. I'm impressed. It was really affordable. I got that in Ulta because I went to the website directly, but since it was the only thing that I wanted to get, I didn't want to pay shipping. I have a thing about paying shipping, so I had to get something else from Ulta anyhow for my mom, so I might as well just not save the shipping and just get it directly from Ulta. And it was like 12 bucks, I think. It was really, really affordable. It reminds me of the ColourPop prices. Really nice. I think I'm gonna get that bright yellow. It has some shimmer, so I'm gonna use my finger. Ooh, look at how pretty. That's gorgeous. And just apply it, tap it, mostly on the middle. I think I decided to just put it all over like the bottom part of the lid because it's so pretty. Now with that clean Scott Barnes brush, just gonna swirl everything and like clean off any rough patches. I don't see any, but I'm gonna clean this off now with concealer. But aren't those shades pretty, my friends? I think they are. They're gorgeous. I'm gonna grab a small brush and to apply in the bottom area. I'm gonna grab that little darker yellow. Oh, I always do this. I forget to put concealer, and then I always do things the other way around. I'm so anxious to put on my eyeshadow that I forget that I have to put on concealer. I'm going to grab, I want to add some pop. I'm going to get this one in the middle, which is also a shimmer. Very pretty shade. And I'm going to apply some of that. It's like a gold shimmer. I'm going to go in the inner corner a little bit. In the inner half of my eyelid. I have no professional training. I just go as I just do as I go. Well, that's beautiful. I'm gonna apply some of that in that corner as well. I'm gonna do the other eye off camera, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so now I did the other eye. So what I'm gonna do now is go and try the concealer. It's again the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Concealer in the shade 120. I got it a shade darker, one shade darker than the foundation. So hopefully it will work. I'm not going to put too much because I don't want it to cake. But just like a little bit here because I got it dirty. And some here in the corner. The applicator is not, the duffer is not that bad, but it's not my favorite duffer in the world. Buffer. What do you call duffer? It's not my favorite in the world. I'm curious to know if you guys have used any products by Fenty. I bet you have. I'd like to know what you think. Fenty or Juvia or Pat McGrath, which are the main three brands that I'm featuring in this video. This concealer is not like full coverage. It's not full coverage, but it is very nice. It didn't cake, which what I was worried about. I think it's fine. Now with that little brush that I was using earlier, I'm gonna go back in with the Juvia's Place. And I am going to get, I did the yellow earlier before. I'm going to do that darker brown that I use on my crease and my outer corner. So the darker color on the outer and then the yellow one towards the middle. I really like these shades. Are they too much? I don't think so. Maybe to go to work. They'll be all surprised because I don't wear makeup to work. At least not this much. So the next thing is the mascara, which I for some reason I'm like super excited to try because it's so pretty. It reminds me of the Anastasia Beverly Hills one that I'm gonna reach it just to show you guys that they look very familiar. I did read comments about how they maybe one copied the other, but I don't think it's the case, because when things go into production, this is Anastasia Beverly Hills ones and this is the Fenty Beauty one. They're very similar, except the Fenty one has like the black spots coming down, and this one is just more smooth looking. This one's more bright, the rose gold is more rose, more pink, and this is more subtle. Now I'm gonna try to see. I'm gonna test them to see if they're both good, because the Anastasia Beverly Hills one is really good. Now I don't think they copy one each other, because when things come into production, it takes months, and then it's not like one came out and then the other one came out right after. Like it doesn't work that way. It takes months to produce a new product, so I don't think they copied each other. It's just coincidence, because now rose gold is in. Everybody likes rose gold. There's a lot of things with rose gold coming out, so I think that's what happens. The applicator's normal looking, you know, it's okay. A little bit maybe slimmer than the other mascaras that I like to use, but let's see how it works on. Now I'm gonna show you guys something. Like, this mascara is not working for me. My mascara foundation is not working for me. I think it's probably because of the mist that I put on before. I'm gonna try it again without it, but it's really like acting up on me here on my cheeks and nose area. It's not my favorite mascara. It's not bad. It's pretty good, but it's not my favorite mascara. But I'm not disappointed in using it. It's a good mascara, but I think it has to do with the applicator itself. What do you guys think of my look? I really like this eyeshadow palette. The eyeshadow shades, like, really, they stand out. They go well with my eye color. I have like hazel, sometimes green, but they're hazel today. But they really stand out my eyes, and I really like that. So the next thing now I'm gonna put on my glasses. The next thing I want to try on is Pat McGrath. I do have some Fenty lip gloss or lipstick somewhere around there, but I want to switch it up and use another brand. And I have a few shades. I have a few lipsticks. A few of these are the it's just this is Donatella. The one I'm going to use is the shade Donatella. The Luxe Trance lipstick is the lipstick that I chose today, because I think it goes well with my eyeshadow, and maybe a pop in the middle of the lip gloss, which I really liked. These are the Bronze Temptation is the shade, and it's the Lust Gloss lip gloss in the shade Bronze Temptation, which is really pretty. So I'm gonna just put on the lipstick right now. The reason why I didn't put on any lip pencils, because I don't have any owned by I don't have any lip glosses from a black owned company, so I'm not using one. These lipsticks are really nice. Although they're matte, they're creamy, they're not drying. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of the lip gloss in the middle, just to add some color. Oh, it smells so good. I said the middle. I'm just gonna put it all over, just to add some glimmer. These are a little bit pricey in my opinion, but they're really nice. They're really good. I like that brand, Pat McGrath. I ordered her mothership. What is it? Number 5, number 4? I don't know what number. Number 6. I don't know what number it is anymore. I ordered it, and I'm supposed to get it tomorrow. So that'll be another video. So I would like to know. Oh, I'm missing something. I don't have any blush or anything by a black owned company, but I do have the Fenty Beauty Trophy Wife Freestyle Highlighter that I got in a Boxycharm, I think it was. It's very bright, very bright. So I'm gonna be very easy with it. I'm gonna grab my Sigma highlighting brush, and this is very, very bright, very pigmented, so I'm gonna be very easy with it. Oh god, I went too far. Oh, it's too much. No, I think it's, and that foundation is not helping, so I'm gonna have to skip the highlighter. Because it's too bright, and this foundation is not helping. There's still some left. I think with the eyeshadow palette I'm pretty good to go. So I don't do my eyebrows. I usually just put some Charlotte Tilbury, but I'm not gonna do that today because I'm trying to stick with brands. Well, you know the deal. I'm gonna stick to brands that are by black owned companies. So I don't want to put too much. This is it for this video. It was really fun to use this palette, and I gotta try again the foundation without the hydrating mist because I think that's what's making it cake here around my nose area and in my cheeks. Like, it's really bad. Maybe you can't tell because of the camera, but if you look close you could tell that it's not working for me. But I have a feeling it's the mist because the concealer worked really well. It was just like the foundation. I gotta try it out again. So I would love to know what you guys think. What do you think of the products I've used today? If you used them before, I would like to know what you think of them. What's your opinion? I think of all the things I used today, the primer, the concealers was really good, but the primer and the eyeshadow palette were my favorite because the lipsticks I've used before, so I know they're good. They're great. They're one of my favorites lipstick brands. But the primer and the eyeshadow palette were new for me, so I'm really excited to try that. And I wanna thank you guys for watching me. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so and clicking on the bell to get notified of future videos. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Any questions or comments, please leave them below. And I hope to see you in a future video. I want to wish you a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.